Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. This episode here, chart analysis. And if you notice something different with this chart, Bitcoin Wisdom, they got rid of this annoying little ad here on the side, so I have to pull back a little bit for you all to see everything. So that's a little different. So you get to see a lot more of the charts there. So let's see what happened here. This is a Bitstamp on a 12-hour. So I wanna see a little bit longer time period, and it really looks like it's bouncing up and down, kind of around here, and this kind of looked like a really good price to buy right around here, and it seems like a jump, but it's pulling back. These resistance is coming from probably these averages here. As it's going down, it's riding along this what was that, 10 period average. I use a 10 period and a 25, so it kind of goes down in here, and then it pops through, and it's coming across this resistance as an average. So now this is Bitstamp, so let's go through some of the other ones here. Let me see. This is BitC, and you know, this has a whole different you get a really good different feel. Now you got the whole screen, but you know, BitC is really different from all the other exchanges and how they react. But you got to remember, like, a lot of these other exchanges, from what I'm reading from their website, Bitfin and even Coinbase, tend to use Bitstamp as a price, or I don't know how, but there seems to be some relationship there. But BitC is, I guess, totally different, and you can see it because this is the hard resistance, and this is something else, this and that. So actually, let me see if I can back up a little bit more. I have to redraw these lines every time, because they're not always what you think they are. So here's the hard resistance. There's this line to this line, giving me this little triangle here, and some supporting lines going through here as well. So let's go on 6-day or 6-hour, and you kind of really see it as you zoom in. It bounces, hits down, bounces up, and then down, as you see right there. If you can't see it, see right there. So it actually goes up, hits that line, and then goes down and almost hits this bottom line. So you're just seeing something just really just pop in there from BitC anyway. Starting to see something like this because the up and down moves here are getting really tighter, and so you're going to see a lot of looks like a lot of volatility, because it remember, this is a about a $50 price that just goes up and down all the time. If I zoom in just a little bit more, so you'll kind of get a better idea. It's filling this triangle in every way. If you look at this, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to an hour. Okay, so if you went back an hour, that's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is just a week, and you know, look at the trades that this would be a pretty good short. Another opportunity for a short, a buy. Uh, you'd be taking the chances here, but here and here maybe. Even anything along this line, if anybody bought or had any limits, they did really well. And anybody that bought just below this, if you haven't sold, sell right up here. You did really well too. Not bad for just what, one half a day of trading. But then again, you got a good short and a good long. So you play these moves up and down like that. Eventually, I think you'll get a gain. So, and that's kind of the point of trading at these exchanges here, is to make a gain, I hope, for whatever reason. Sometimes when I trade on these exchanges, I kind of use them as hedges, like I was talking about in my previous episodes, against my real world trades. So just in case there's a large spike move when I make a buy or a sell, I have some kind of insurance, my own insurance in some ways. So I'm kind of anticipating this to go down, and then even anything around here, like I said, I've been buying around here at this price range. I bought a little bit right here, and then I bought them a little bit higher here. But when it gets this tight, you're only talking about like $1, 2, 3, a $30 range, which for Bitcoin is not a lot. Believe it or not, a $30 move is not a lot. For a Bitcoin, because let's compare some moves in a day. So here's some moves in a day, and let's have a look at the price range here. Sorry. All right, so let's have a look at price range just in a day. I'm just going to focus just right here to here. Okay, let's just say 625. And then 555. So I think it's about $75 going down. So if you wanted to short a Bitcoin, that would have been a great time, right about here, and then buying back in here somewhere. But like I said, in order to short a Bitcoin, you have to buy a Bitcoin. So that's how you get into the game, right? You get into the game by actually getting a Bitcoin. Without it, you are truly just speculating. I'm actually investing versus speculating. So that's why I call it speculating. Unless you actually have some skin in the game and value put into it, you're just a speculator. And anybody who has actually real money in this thing, they're the investor. So there's a big difference between speculating and investing, in my opinion. So this price is pretty much where I've been buying it, around this range. It's always hard to pick a bottom. If you had any limit orders here, or sells, whatever, for me it'd be a limit buy order, because it's hard to pick a bottom because you never know. So I kind of just look at the price and figure out an average price where I want to buy something, and I just make do with what I have. So but I think there's a good chance it's really been this support for some reason on what is this, Bitsy? Yeah, Bitsy has been showing that move. Um, but how's it? You're probably wondering how does it relate to some other charts? Well, here's that same support, but it doesn't angle up. It just goes sideways. And because Bitstamp goes sideways, you'll see Bitfin also going sideways, right? And then also on Coinbase, very similar. So, there's a relationship there, or some type of relationship. And Coinbase is doing the same thing. So anybody who wants to actually buy your Bitcoins for real purposes of use, and also maybe a chance to make a gain, or have your Bitcoin appreciate in value while you're holding on to one, this could be another good chance. So anyways, here's another chart that I also look at, and let me update it. Okay. So this is like a 5-day hourly. I think it says right here somewhere hourly on Bitfin, and this is kind of where I've been averaging my price, right around here. And so from here it's gone up, and if on the short term hourly, that's not too bad. It's been riding on this top line, then drops on the second line, and it'll be interesting to see if it goes up. I think that's a really good sign. If it breaks down, it's just gonna bounce down and again, I think gonna go up again. That's kind of how it looks. So when I look at this versus my lines, they can conflict sometimes, but sometimes they kind of join in really good together. So that's how I know I might have a good chance of shorting or going long on the bottom here. If anything, it's a trade, and if you don't trade, you won't do anything, right? So alright, so let's look at the overall market. And earlier in the afternoon it was turning green. The top three, Bitstamp, Bitfin, and Bitsy, they were green for a while. They were above their average. Now they're back below, but I think you're going to see it turn red to green, red to green. It's going to be all over the place, which just means, for me, it just means it could be changing direction. A possible chance. So from kind of like a downtrend to maybe a sideways or a good uptrend. So just like that, it just comes and goes. And I've been watching it all afternoon, and these top three turned green for a period of time. Now they're back in. Two of them are back in red, one's in green, and who knows what the other ones will whenever they turn. But you're looking for a sign. Here's a sign, right? You got one. So anyways, I guess that concludes this episode. So I'm doing a lot of let me see here, reaching out. So if you're all wondering what I'm doing, I've been trading, and I've been real world trading, and I've also been exploring new markets. So that's kind of been consuming a lot of my time, and the trades have been consuming a lot of my time, and this is becoming like a real work for me. Almost, I wouldn't say like a job, but literally I'm running something that I feel is worth investing into, worth putting my time, because for me, it's working to my lifestyle. So I don't know how much more time I'll have to do any more videos. But when I do, I want to say that I'll put a lot of focus onto a chart at that time, because there may be a chance that it'll be a long time before you see a next one. So, because I'm going to be probably a little occupied, but I'll see how things go. Anyways, I hope my videos help with your trades in any way. And if you're trading in Bitcoin, I hope you have fun trading in Bitcoin and enjoying the advantages of owning one. So, anyway, that concludes this episode. I'll end it off on. Oh yeah, you know what? I didn't even have a chance to do Bitfin, so I'll show you Bitfin, and it's same scenario. Nothing's changed as far as this. It's going up, going down, just hitting the resistance, the support, resistance, and hopefully a support, and then there's nothing there it's got to, you think it would just break out from there. It's been trying really hard. So, and then you got Coinbase, which is I made it really simple. So if this doesn't, you have to ask yourself, if this doesn't make any sense, I don't know what does. So but you got to remember, it only makes sense because I put these lines there, and that's why it makes sense. If you actually took the lines off, let me see if I can do that. I wonder what it would look like. Okay, so that's what this looks like on 6 hours. That was 12 hours. Okay, I'll put it to 12, and let's just compare it. Like if you all looked at this, and it's the same thing. Let me see. All right. Some reason it looks a little different, but yeah, so weird. Oh, you know what? This one has the stupid advertisement, which really sucks. I don't know how I got the other one not to be an advertisement, but I'll try to keep it that way as long as I can. But yeah, that's what I was talking about, this stupid little advertisement they put up there. But you know what? It's free, so it's hard to complain. And what they're offering you is a lot of information, live feed from the exchange. I remember the time when they didn't even have Coinbase up here, so it's kind of nice to have one. Anyways, I'm just gonna close that up. Well, let me just do a comparison. Just try to, anyways. When you look at this with the lines and the triangle, that it's kind of strange that something as simple as a line can just give you that much confidence that you're making the right trade, is what I was trying to get at. Versus if you just looked at this and went, okay, what's happening? Is it going to go up or down? Is it going to go up or down, or is it are you gambling at this point, or what's going on? So when you look at like this, it looks like a 50-50 gamble. But to someone experienced in trading, investing, transferring value from one thing to another, to hopefully for the purpose of making a gain, we kind of see things differently, like this. and it's simple as a drawing two lines that make a triangle or whatever. And that's the strange part about investing. I don't know. I can't make any sense of it. All I know is it works, and I'll just keep doing it until it stops, or if it stops working, I'll stop doing it. So, anyways, that concludes this episode. Since we went over some of the other trades here. Yeah, okay. That's all it is. I'll end it off on Bitstamp at, there you go, it's that price. And that's the time right there. So, anyways, I guess like, dislike, do a video response, have some comments. Until next time, stay tuned. Bye.